Hello again, traveler. Today, the Cavern Queen admires the nighttime view, gives a TED Talk on terraforming, and searches for those silly barbarians.
Hello everyone, it's Lady Shatana. Thanks for coming to join me on my adventures. No Timid Hat today. We're just going to be doing sort of a wander around the colony and do some stuff. And I wanted to start with one of my favorite views. So nighttime, looking at the village across the lake and then coming into sunrise. It's so pretty. Look at that. Look at how pretty that is. Sometimes it's good to just stop and appreciate the niceness that is Minecraft. So thanks for joining me for that. Yeah, let's do some stuff. Do some stuff and some things. I am today I'm just gonna kind of wander and talk about how I do stuff. One of the reasons why I made Cavern is because I really like not having to worry about terraforming things into the world a lot. I like things to look like they belong and to not have like big ugly holes in the in the cliffs and things like that aren't made nice. So which is one of the reasons I really like the Shire stuff, because it's built to sort of meld into the hills and look like it's kind of supposed to belong there. But even when I'm making paths and stuff like that, I like to make it look like it kind of belongs there. So like take as an example this area right here. So one thing I was finding was with barbarian, like with the raids, when they were popping up in this section over here, the southeast area, what was happening is the barbarians were having actually a lot of trouble getting down to the colony. So they were just wandering around up here and getting down into I'm guessing caves and things like that, and it took so long for me to find them or for them to find us that I would end up with like 3 wasted days with my citizens hiding in their houses. So what I've done, which I think is going to really help with that, is I added this here, and with all the vines and stuff like that, it kind of looks like it really kind of belongs here and just looks nice. But we have this secret tunnel over here. And what it does is it takes us up to this quadrant up here and gives what I'm hoping is a nice little invitation to the barbarians, because they've been sort of spawning up here. Over here a lot is where I've been noticing the campfires show up. And so if the campfire shows up here and then they start wandering over this way and they're like, oh, look at this, look at this very ill-concealed path down to the people that we want to raid. So I'm hoping they actually come down and decide that this is the best thing ever, and we'll be prepared for them so we don't have that whole 3 wasted days. That's my hope. I'm hoping for that. So what the next step is for this section over here, we end up with them spawning kind of over here a lot. And so what I'm thinking is if I build another stair up to over here and give these guys hopefully a nice invitation to come on in, then it might make those raids easier too. Because barbarians are not super duper smart. And sometimes if they find like a cave or something that they think is going to lead to you, they can end up getting lost and stuck in there, and they'll get through to us eventually, but they take so long that you've got all these wasted days. So what I'm thinking is to build this next stair, and then hopefully that'll help funnel those ones. So let's do that and see where we come out. So here we go. And here we are. So that brought us up to here, which is pretty good. So we've got an entrance, invitation entrance for them over here for these guys, and an entrance invitation over here for these guys. So hopefully that will, yeah, invite these guys to come and make it easier for us to find them. So I don't want to leave a big old hole sitting here for, you know, no particular reason. So what I will often do is I'll build a little sort of a shelter kind of thing that just covers up the top, and then I'll probably add some something. Not quite sure what yet, but something to make it look a little bit more in place and part of the landscape kind of thing. So something kind of like that, and a little bit of that, and then open this part up, and just like that and that. Yeah, just kind of like that. So it's not quite so obvious. And once it grows the grass over like that, so it's not super obvious, but it is a definite path down into a space where we can, oops, that didn't work out very well, did it? Right there, boop. A path down to make it easier for us to find them, because it's easier for them to find us. At least that's the theory. So if you're ever hearing somebody talking about Minecolonies and the barbarians and the raids, and talking about channeling or funneling the raids into where you want them, that's what they're talking about. So there we go. We'll see on the next raid if that actually makes a difference. So there's that. That is one of the things that I've been doing to try and keep the raids easily manageable, and the things I do to make things blend in and look nice, so you can't even really tell that there's a big thing over there, right? Right? It looks nice, and I'm quite happy with it. So let's take a look at what my builders might want, and we'll get something to eat. And I'm sure you guys probably noticed this in the last episode where I've started adding this warped warp block. What I'm finding is that as I go to the nether and I'm harvesting the warped wood and the crimson wood for my next series of upgrades on things, is that I'm getting a ridiculous amount of the warped, of the crimson and the warped one. I didn't realize how much you get of that compared to how little of the actual like wood planks. Like you'll end up like, I'll have like less than a quarter stack, so maybe like 16 logs of the warped, and like a full stack of this warp block. So what I think I'm going to do is I have a few builds that especially use a lot of it, like the new storage mega hall, which I think looks great, but it uses a whole bunch of stripped nether, and or stripped warped. It's so hard to say that. But I think it would look just as nice using the warp block. But in the meantime, I've got all of this stuff in this, so I've started actually changing out my floors down here to it, and I think it looks very, very nice. I'm quite pleased with it, so I'm probably going to put that absolutely everywhere because I have so much of it. There's so much. Let's see. what are we gonna have? What are we gonna have for some lunch today? What do we got? I've got steamed green beans, steamed broccoli. Ugh. Ooh, how about some toast with jam? I am a big fan of jam toast. Nom 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 nom. Feeling much better, yay! And one thing that I really like with Cavern is barbarians. Oh, and they're in the southwest, so in the upper sections. We'll see if that new thing works. But as I was saying, bats. I love bats. I love bats in the real life. And when you're building in Cavern, you get more likelihood of bats coming to hang out. And I like that. That makes me happy. Let's sleep through the night so that we are dealing with daytime stuff. And I really have to actually make my little bedroom here. Make something that looks really nice. I think I need to get around to doing that. I get so distracted by doing other things that I never get around to making my own personal space look really, really nice. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we have some success with our plan. So, southwest, so that'll be over in this quadrant. So if they could spawn anywhere around this section, really, is where they're going to show up. And yeah, let's go see if we can find them and see if they are coming towards our little trap. What do you think? You think we'll be lucky that way? So hello, up here. Not seeing anything on the mini map yet. Up here. At the very least, once we put some actual stairs in here, it'll make it really quick for us to get over to the right area to take care of them. And up and up and up and up and up and doop a doop a doop a doop a doo. Like my own little soundtrack. Boop a doop a doo. Okay. What do we got? Do you see the campfire? No? Should be around here somewhere. Because that's the best way to find them, is to look for the campfire. So obviously it wasn't close enough that they found our little stair down right away. Where? What's that? On the... Oh, nope, those are zombies and things. Some zombies. What's over here? Let's see if we can find them. Because that's the big thing. It's not necessarily... I'm not... Especially in the beginning here, though they are starting to get bigger. The raids are definitely starting to get bigger. It's not the loss of my citizens that I'm worried about. It's the loss of building time, which is always stinky. You know what actually happened once is they spawned down in one of the caves. Oh, I keep forgetting that they can do that. Which does happen. What was that? No, that's Creeper. Okay, so my initial plan didn't work. But, yeah, I'm gonna look around and see if I can find these guys. Well, I don't know where those stinkers got off to. So I'm going to just stay down near the beginning or the entrance to the colony. And I'm going to wait for them to hopefully show up. And just know that my people are not going to be working during that time. That's the one of the things that unfortunately when you're building in terrain like this, where there's lots of hills and caves and stuff like that, that can be I wouldn't say frustration of the raids, because it's just a reality of how they work, but it would certainly be easier if they just came right to the front door every time. So yeah, we'll just kind of watch and see if they show up. In the oh, so what's that? No, that's just my boat. That's just my boat down there, right? Yeah, nothing to worry about there. While we wait to see if they show up, what I like to do, and hopefully I will remember to keep watching for them while we chat. One thing I really like to do is make sure that my colony is blending into the terrain, which, as I've said, is one of the reasons why I really like the Shire, because it's built to blend into the surrounding hills. So what I like to do is, this was actually a much the hill was much further out this way, so I like to sort of smooth it out. So as you can see, this looks a bit more even and uniform than it did before. And that's just, the simple expedient of breaking everything in a nice kind of diagonal line, and doing it on an angle like that and going back. So yeah, I like to do that and kind of smooth things out so I don't have big jagged hills. And in the areas where I do have really jagged areas, I'll smooth the whole thing out and put like a decorative wall up there. So yeah, I always like to make sure that everything kind of blends in, and when it doesn't blend in enough, I will do things like put in a little stream or a waterfall. So once I get this up a couple more levels and know for sure, and check for sure how this section is on the sheep herd, because if I recall correctly, this area is actually all placeholders. So what I think I might do is actually put a little stream that comes down here over this, because it's all placeholders, it won't take it out. Run that stream down and down the next hill, and with a little bridge, because I'm going to have a path that's going to go here, and then I'm going to put trees over here, and I'm going to put maybe some trees over here, and just make it all blend in a bit more. So I do a lot of terraforming when I do outside colonies, which I think is probably why doing all the diggy hole with with my cavern stuff doesn't bother me over much, because I dig a lot anyway. So it doesn't bug me to be digging all the time. Let's take another wander up this area and see if those silly barbarians have come any closer than they had before, because obviously they're not. And another thing, and this occurs to me, is that there's a crazy algorithm thing that happens for the Minecolonies to decide where the raid is going to pop up, where it's going to show up on your borders. It looks at a number of things. I don't know what they are specifically, but it's like distance from your borders in this section and that section, and that sort of thing. Oh, what's that? Where am I? And that, nope, I don't think it's a barbarian. Is that a barbarian? Is that one? No? Maybe? No? But yeah, so it does this big algorithmy thing, magical thing, to decide where they're going to put the barbarians. But sometimes it will decide it's going to put them in a chunk that isn't currently, it's like not loaded completely, or it's only partially loaded. So you actually have to get close to the chunk where it wants to be for it to actually pop up. So sometimes wandering around the edges of your colony, is that, no, that's not them either. That's spiders and things. Yeah, so sometimes doing a circle of the colony borders will help them pop up, but this doesn't seem to be helping us in this particular case, because they should be in this quadrant. And I don't know where they are, which means they're probably down in these caves somewhere, and we just haven't had them come close enough to see yet. So we are on night 2 of 3, so let's go ahead and sleep through it, and then we have one more day to get through, and if we don't find them, then they'll give up and go away on their own, because that's how they do things. Let's see. Now the reason I keep pulling up my journey map like this is I have, I'm sure you can tell on my mini map it just shows red dots for the googlies, but on the big map it actually shows the icons for what they are, and that's just because if I have all the icons on the mini map, I find it gets too confusing and crowded, which is why I do it that way. Hello, Mr. Sheepy Sheep. Hello, Mr. Cowy Cow. Hello, Mr. Chicken Chicken. And yeah, so silly barbarians just don't want to come and visit. They never come and visit when you want them to. They only come and visit when you don't want them to. It's you know, it's crazy how they do that. But at least we got up here and get to see a nice view of everything, right? Checking this out up there. I mean, that looks really nice, doesn't it? That looks so cool. So that last episode, holy monkey, guys, going down there, and I knew there was something very cool down there, because when I was researching for the different seeds that I use for all of my various videos, I knew that there was scary things down there. But I had never actually encountered a hello, sir. Hello, don't run away. Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. Oh my goodness. I had never actually encountered the warden before, or I'd never even really watched a video about it. I knew they were scary. I knew that they were in the ancient cities, and that was it. So that was really quite terrifying. And I think so, like when I was watching back and taking a look, I think we had him down to like 75 health or something like that. So if I had been maybe a little bit more prepared, if I had actually had some enchantments on my sword maybe, and been better at the running away part, I don't know if night vision potions work in that, to be able to see a little bit better. I know Tim had kept talking about how he had night vision, so maybe that would have helped, and I would have actually been more helpful with attacking him. We might have been able to take him down. I don't know. That's entirely possible, but we won't know now, will we? Because we died and it was sad. But what a cool looking place. Those ancient cities are just so neat. My goodness. Well, I think we're just gonna have to suffer through the rest of the day with nobody working. But as I said, I've been just working on upgrading things. What my plan is, I'm going to get pretty much everything up to level 3. Let's see, is there any... See, I keep wondering if maybe... Oh, you know what? Let's wander over to this corner and see if maybe we can see anything in the mini-map or in the map if they're hanging out in the caves back there, because I have seen it before. When we were doing Cavern it was one of the Patreon competition servers where I was in charge of the underground cavern section of the colony, and we actually had, oh, what's this? What is this? This might be the problem, my friends. They were breaking in. Oh, look, they're over there. Oh, look at that, guys. So they are over there. Probably. Are they down? Are they... Where are they at? I think they're over here. No, they're up. They're up from here. So they are still up from here a bit. So what's going to be our best way to find them? They're just over there. So what they're going to do is they're actually going to be digging through that wall and working their way in. Because I've seen them do it before. They find a place and they break through the wall and in. And so what you want to do is you want to kind of figure out where they're doing that. And like we were trying to do with those stairs, is funnel them in. So what? There must be a cave right there. Let's see if we can find them. Let's see if we can figure out where they're at. Is that far enough over? Okay. Okay, so they are just over there. They're over there. Alright. Let's see if we can dig our way over to them. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this, guys. They are definitely in here. Definitely in here somewhere. How close are we? Over there. And this cave. Over here. Oh, I'll betcha. I'll betcha they're right over here somewhere. Hello. Hello. I'm coming for you. I just want to be friends. Are you over here? Hello? Where are they? Where are they? Oh, no, they're over there. They're over there. We're close. We're close. They are over... Let's see. We're right on the level with them. I think. Nope, they're down. They are... Where are they? Ah! What's this? Obviously I put this here to close up something. Alright. Okay, now that is my area. Okay, so they're right here. Oh, are they in there? Did they break in? This is crazy, guys. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to, see, I went and I damaged my own place trying to find them. Are they in? Where are they? They're so close. They're so close. Okay, that says they're up. So they're up there. Somewhere. Okay. See, this is why the caves update was not necessarily the best thing ever. I think they're above. I think they're above the level of the Mega Hall. Let's see, can we find them? Keep going up. Keep going up and up. Up. There they are. Hello. 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 Yes. Listen, you guys. You could have just come and said hello, like really polite and stuff, and we could have had tea and biscuits, and it would have been absolutely lovely, and I would have been more than happy to even, pay a small tribute or something, but instead you had to be rude. Look at this. Look at this. They put tons of stairs and stuff. Yeah, they were right up. Oh, so they're coming down through there. Okay. All right. Where's that last guy? Oh, he is wandering right through. He's wandering right through the colony now. So let's go and find him and take care of him before he damages any of our people. At least it's only the one. But, so he broke through. He probably got around us and came through where we broke the hole. Where is he? We saw him going this way, right? We saw him going this way. He is... where? Well, we know all of our people are downstairs. And hiding, which is what they're supposed to be doing. He was headed towards the front. I think I saw him on the map. There we go. I see him over there. He is upstairs. So he's upstairs. He's over here. Where is he at? Right there. Oh, there he is, going after. Now, if I had guards around, they would have probably found him faster than I did. But, that was a slog, my friends. But we managed to actually take care of the barbarians. We discovered that they were not coming in where I thought they were, and that I'm going to have to do something about that section in the back to funnel the barbarians where I want them to go. So what I'll probably do is I'll make a nice stairway down in that area, and in that back corner I'll build a what I would call like a catch station, where I've got a nice easy way for them to get into that space there, and then I'll have a catch area with gates and things like that, and then I'll know that I can rally my guards over there and take care of them that way. So we learned some things. We learned them together. So thanks for joining me on that little bit of learning. And we are going to end where we started, where this beautiful view is, with the beautiful moon rising over my lovely view across the lake. So I hope that you are having an absolutely fantastic day, and that we see you again very, very soon. Bye-bye.